Welcome to 1111 Tarot, and it's time for Aquarius. How are you doing? How's everything going? All right, guys, let's get into this. Let's see. I feel like starting with love. I've been starting all the readings with our either Whispers of Love or Celebration of Love. This is Whispers of Love, and I think it's a good way to start off the reads is just get the love flowing. Even though it may not be a love reading, we all have love in our life, whether it's family or friends or significant other or what have you. It's good to start off with a little hug from 1111 Tarot and the Divine. Thank you, Divine, for being with us today and protect us as we go through this. Make sure that we deliver the message that is for the highest good of Aquarius. And thank you for joining me, Aquarius. Take a chance on love. How's that? It says, when we are love, our lives are changed forever. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at the adventure, like the boat ride on the rocky whites. And then look at that beautiful sunrise. It's like a portal. It's just beautiful. Great energy. Great way to start this read off. Take a chance on love, Aquarius. What do we got here with our celebrations of love? Let's start that off. Now that's a 23, which is sometimes a challenge because it's a 5 for a root number. And it's important that we look at that and realize that true love, people think it just comes in and it just sails in and, it's love at first sight and everything. Not always, you guys. Sometimes you have to really work for it. Enthusiasm, bringing heaven to earth. Oh, that's beautiful. Dolphin energy. Let's look at that. Look at the angels. One's got a wand, and the other's just touching this orb, and this light is exploding with power into this orb. Enthusiasm, inspiration. Instead of worrying about what could be that in the past has gone wrong, what if you start this out, whether you're in a relationship or you are just, pulling in your person. What if you started off just with this magical dream of how wonderful it's going to be? And that's what we go with. Balance, integration of male and female aspects. Total balance. Look at that, Aquarius. Is that not beautiful? That angel holding up that balance just perfectly. I do feel that that's where you're going to resonate in your next relationship, is that you are definitely seeking someone very balanced because you've begun to feel it too. Like, I think 2020 put a lot of perspective through our shadow work of what's important to us, and what we need to do is to get over a lot of our fears so that we heal. And that's what I see here, Aquarius, a lot of that. Talking about shadow work, let's get into Threads of Fate and see where we go with that. Then we'll do a little moonology, okay? I think so. We'll probably move those cards and put the moonology and these in its place. I like the way that this catches the light really good with these metallic cards. Where is it? Where is it? There. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I put them there. Oh, my gracious, Aquarius. What do you have to share? Let's move this all this way because we have a lot to share. So you've got balance on one side, you've got enthusiasm, and you've got take a chance on love. So if your question was, is love coming at you? Yeah. Your answer is yes, it is coming at you. And the universe is asking you to really integrate balance in this relationship. Self-love. Look at that balance that's being asked of you. Self-love. To know your worth. Set your boundaries. Take part in what really contributes to you, but be authentic. That's really, really, really important, is that you're authentic, because that's what you'll have resonating with you. So we all want balance in our life, and we're all looking for this person that we feel, people say, oh, they complete me. Okay, that's where the self-love comes in, because you want somebody that feels complete with or without you, so that they're not so needy, or you're not so needy, so that it's just a very balanced relationship. The more secure you feel in self-love, the more your relationships are secure, because you vibrate that level to call them in. This is definitely about love. Yeah, Aquarius. Look at that. It's your heart chakra is being opened up. And it's for your own good too, is being looked at. You're taking the mask off. The mask is being destroyed. You see destruction and you see this mask, but if you really look, it's really two roosters face to face. It's ironic that they choose a form of a chicken. It's like we're scared. Our ego keeps us from taking off the mask and showing our vulnerabilities, because we're so protective of ourselves, and we want to look this way, and we want to sound that way, and we want people to perceive us as that way. But when we take off the mask and we're really ourselves and we're authentic, is when we find self-love for ourselves, which brings in someone that can love us, because they're going to have the self-love. Boundaries. Okay, so there are some boundaries that need to really be reinforced at this time. Let's see if we can keep this rolling. I mean, I can pull the cards from behind there. That way you can keep seeing them in a row. Maybe I can stand this up a little and it'll reflect. Maybe, maybe not. Boundaries is really important in order for you to maintain your power. Don't give your power away of your self-love. If something feels, there's challenges in life. You're like, okay, that's interesting. But do not allow yourself to emotionally be triggered by the events that you feel are no good for you. If you feel that there's this trigger, then you need to take a step back from that situation, and you need to go within, and you need to find out what is triggering you about this. Is it unsafe, or is it something from your past? What it is that you are responding to that makes you feel out of balance. Like, when you're out of balance, you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Whew. Right? You have to take a minute. When you have to take a minute, you have to just look at it and go, oh, okay, well, I didn't like that. I didn't like the way that felt. I'm not judging the people that I was with and all that, but I'm going to distance myself from that type of situation, because it does not serve me a higher purpose. Creator, you're manifesting what you want. And this almost comes as a warning, to be honest, Aquarius, because you're very in tune that you are manifesting how you feel, how you think. And you've got, it's very easy to slip into self-sabotaging. And so to avoid that, we have to literally integrate our male aspects as well as our female aspects within us. So we be the male when it comes time to setting our boundaries. But we also, with love, we use the mother nurturing part of ourselves. So there is a balance within us that Aquarians are trying to find right now. Okay, I promised a little moonology here to see where we are in this shift. Aquarius, I haven't really tuned into where you are on this shift exactly. I know as a Gemini, Capricorn, Cancer, because I've got it, those are my main three right now. Though I do border into Scorpio and Taurus is, seriously, it just goes on and on. But as far as Aquarius goes, I feel like you're having a little bit difficulty in trusting your judgment and knowing that you feel it, like you're being guided a certain way, but I feel like you are resisting your own intuition. Like your intuition is saying, this could be better for you. And you're like, yeah, I know. I'm not ready. which is fine, okay? Personal issue reaches resolution. Beautiful. So now we get rid of the mask and we start really looking at what we feel. You know, there's a difference between the emotion that we show people and the real feeling. Emotion, as I said on the past, it's like energy emotion of our feelings. Our feelings are very deep and sometimes we don't show them. You get that with the in and out energy, like they come in and they're all love bombing, they're all sweet, and then they ghost, right? And often we don't really understand what we did, when really it wasn't us and what we did. It was somebody else not ready to feel feelings, and they reacted out of fear. So their emotion was to run, you know, to hide, to be defensive and shield themselves. But their feeling was fear. I have the truth train coming through. All right. The energy is gaining momentum. So that's a beautiful, beautiful card because it's following the personal issue reaches resolution. Take a chance on love. And now you have the energy is gaining momentum. Right over love. I mean, seriously, this love is blooming. Like I can feel it, like you're nurturing it. Someone's nurturing this little seed, and when it bends, they just prop it back up. But at the same time, they're working very hard to allow this plant to get its own root system. That takes unconditional love, you know. What do you got here? Prosperity lies ahead, Taurus. Wow. New moon in Taurus. Now that's a beautiful card because we just got done with the big blue moon in Taurus. And now this is saying new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. So stay positive because you're going to win. You have a personal issue reaches resolution. The energy is gaining momentum. Prosperity lies ahead. It's all coming out. No matter how you bake this cake, it's looking very positive to be a very delicious cake. I'm just saying. All right, let's go with some good old-fashioned tarot here, the good tarot. And let's get a little spread going. So what I've been trying to do is a different kind of spread this month. See if you like it. That sounded weird. Okay, so we go career here. All right. Then we're going to go love here. And then we're going to go, you know, what we're stuck in, what we need to work on, how to improve to get to our life plan. And then here we're going to go what's coming at us in the 3D world, or who, or what, or career, love, whatever. In your case, it's very well could be love. So we're going to break this up. Now, when I get this much strong love energy, I will tell you, it does affect your career. It does. You know, new love, people start calling in late for work. All right, in your career, the High Priestess, there's something intuitively that you know. We're going to be digging into that. So there is definitely something that she that does not speak knoweth. Like your subconscious has some plans to be talking about. Okay, we got a whole handful here. Here in love, you got Ace of Fire, passionate new beginning. Very nice, very nice. Let's move these out of our way. Passionate new beginning in love. And now what's kind of holding you back or pushing you forward depending on how you see it? Page of Fire. Messages of passion. Wow, I told you, it just, when you get this much love on the table, it just overrolls the career. That might be something you need to really pay attention to. Right here in your 3D world, you have harmony. Like you're in love. You're feeling harmony. You're feeling balance, in tune. You're feeling in the now, inspired. I feel very much like there's a huge harvest here. Because look at the true, well, maybe it's the truth growing. the clarity coming clean, and all these pentacles, 8 pentacles around that. And then let's go with this last card that popped out. Let's go take a chance on love, our crowning the spread. Let's see what we got. Messenger of fire. You've got a page of fire, ace of fire, messenger of fire. You've got the high priestess. You've got this harmony. This is gorgeous energy. This feels like true love. I mean, the cards are going to tell the story, but that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you're working through doubts. And that has been a major hang-up, I believe, for both parties in this, both energies, was that people were holding back because of doubt. Like, I think there's some past history of each of you individually going through some really, really rough times. Possibly some karmics, okay? Let's go high priestess. What is it on this career path? King of wands, in and out. Make sure you're paying attention to the material world, lovelies. I'm just saying. Stay grounded here. You're going to need to be able to pay the bills. But you might be following your passion here. This could cross into leading into being more productive while at work. If you're, it depends on how, because you've got the harmony here playing out in your material world. So you might be more in line with work. Honestly, you've got the high priestess. You're definitely passionate. You're feeling passion in a lot of areas, like your job. You're the King of Wands right now. Wow. Cancer, Leo, Aries normally, but in this case we have Aquarius because that's your energy. Now let's see what we have for the Ace of Fire, which is love, resting, healing, and adjusting. I think perspectives are being changed. Maybe all this communication is helping a lot in this relationship because you're healing. You're allowing the adjustments to come in. You're not putting a fixed ending on this. You're like not building that picket fence in your head this time. You're just letting this come in naturally. And that is really ascending this relationship to the right vibration, is to respect the other person's freedom. Page of Fire. And I think you're setting your boundaries too. I really do, which is very important for your self-love. Page of Fire, which is, where are you stuck at or where are you excelling? Seven of Cups, options. You do feel a little bit stuck, a little confused. Could be the other person's energy. Seven of Cups can talk about confusion, as I said. Confusion because the other person has options. Confusion because you may have options. You may have options coming up in the near future that's going to put you in confusion. Or they have options and that's confusing you. And I think that's where you've got to get to this karmic ending of this cycle, to feel that it doesn't matter if they have options, okay? Because if it's meant to be, you're the one. You don't need to doubt yourself. And if it's not meant to be, then your real one is coming right along. But I do see that you're getting that confidence. All right. Now, here in our 3D world where we're feeling this balance, and also I see abundance manifested. Okay. Oh my God. You are getting your confidence. 10 of Cups in the 3D world. You're feeling love. Your heart chakra is starting to really open. You're feeling balance. You're starting to come out of the self-doubt. I think you both had in and out energy feeding off each other, but I think it was time like one would start to dig in and work on the relationship, and it would scare the other, and the other would pull out. Well, then it caused the other person to pull out, get angry, and the other person then would come back in. And I think everybody was just afraid to get in the pool, like, or the lake. Like, put your toe in. Is it warm? Is it warm? Oh, that's cold. That's cold. That's cold. I think you're getting used to each other. And I think you're starting to realize that you both feel like there is harmony here. You're resonating on the same frequency. Almost like you're getting on the same page in the book. I just wanted to get an overall energy. Knight of Swords, Messenger of Fire. You don't have this in and out energy anymore. It's upgraded. It's a Knight of Swords. Somebody wants to come rushing in, and they want to speak the truth. They have a lot to say to you. They're the Knight of Swords. They're ready. Let's start looking at this as to this High Priestess, King of Wands with this career. Let's go ahead and just get a couple outside cards on the edge there. I really feel like qualifying one all the way around the board. And you got a couple options. You have passion. And I feel like you have been working hard, Aquarius. I feel like you have been really putting yourself into wearing multiple hats. And I don't mean just jobs. I mean, like, you really have options building up. You may not even be aware of the options coming your way. It might be a little intimidating to your person because you do have so many options. I see this Seven of Cups twice with this High Priestess, and the High Priestess knows that these options are very good, but you don't want to allow someone to feel insecure. They're going to pull from your energy and put insecurity into you if you're resonating with them. So be careful that you do hold your boundaries in place. Do not allow yourself to absorb their energy if they are feeling insecure about themselves, because they need to be you need to feel good about you so that they resonate with you, right? On the same frequency. Because honestly, when I look at that, I qualified your career. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You are stable. You're the catch. And you have a lot of loyalty in your career. Like, you are loyal to it, like really, really good. You're a self-starter. You go after what you want. You usually get what you want no matter what. You are very persistent, like above and beyond persistent, but you've got grace. You're the catch. That's beautiful. We have the King of Wands and we have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel you're very passionate. I think these are both you technically, really. With the Queen of Pentacles, that is Capricorn, Sagittarian. Could be the other person. If that's the other person, they're the catch. You tell me whose energy is whose here. All right, so it does have you with these options confused about which path to take. Because you have the Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords, which is all about being in your head because you've got to make some decisions, but you self-imprison yourself to go within, to find your intuition. And that's what you have, is what you're doing. You're coming up to a decision. Now over here, we have this Love card. We're resting, getting a new perspective. We either have had or it's coming our way about this Ace of Fire, which is an opportunity of passion. Yeah, look at this. Oh, this is beautiful. Are you serious? I'll tell you what's coming forward. This Knight of Swords has come back up again. He's crowning the spread. He's coming at you in the love. He wants to talk to you. What's he want to talk about? This is over. He has ended something that was very painful. He's coming in to tell you he has cut it all out. He's readjusting and resting. He has cut it all out. That's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful energy. You have to understand something. This person has just had a shift that is like a whole new world to them. They may have never experienced true love in their life. And it probably is terrifying to them, to be honest. Now, what has you stuck over here is this Page of Fire with this options. It's kind of worrying this other person, maybe because you're in between stuff and trying to figure out what way you're going. And they're wanting to see you on stable ground materially, you know. King of Wands. That's crazy. They feel like Okay, I'm just going to be honest. You got the King of Wands twice. Could be the passion could get in the way of your career a little bit here. So, yeah. Jumping over here, well, actually, I think we should stay here with the King of Wands. Yeah, the King of Wands had heartbreak. That's what the options are. You've got options in career, possibly in love. This person also, I feel, had this King of Wands. He has options. He has a lot of options that he's got to work through. And he's going to have to break some hearts because he wants to go with the reunion card here, the celebration. He could be breaking a marriage. Literally. He had a higher commitment. And I think he's walking away from that higher commitment. He's going, I say he, it could be a female. But it is divine masculine is going for, in this case, in this storyline, the divine masculine is going for what suits his higher purpose. He's trying to decide what to do here. He doesn't want to face the music, you know, and in this. Five of Swords. It's a struggle. The struggle is real, you know, to get to this Ten of Cups and this harmony. But it's the sunshine. It's everything. And I think you're both going for it. At least you're thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Divine Masculine's considering it. Overall, I've got this Page of Swords, which means a lot of watching and really not taking as much action. They're on the verge. They're really wanting to. They do have the Ace of Swords in this, so I do feel forward motion. But they haven't taken it yet. It's still in their head. They're like, is this all in my head? Yeah. Look, they're fighting this thing in their head. Are they imagining that this is going to be wonderful? And I think you mirror it a little bit. You're like, is this too good to be true? Is it too good to be true? That's what we'll name this, because that's what I feel, Aquarius, is what you guys are actually asking. And that's what we're going to find out in the extended. So let's go ahead and get some blessing cards. Is this true? Where's this going? Are they going to take action? How do they really feel? I mean, there's a lot of stuff to really dig into. I know you guys are going within. Look at that. Now, we started this off, crowning this spread, would take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. With a Messenger of Fire and a Knight of Swords. Communion, Eagle. Look at the bigger perspective, right? Nurturing, Gaia. Oh, I just feel the love here, just healing, and that's what it's going to take. Is a lot of patience and healing, Aquarius. In 2020, a lot of these divine masculines, they had just went rogue. You know, there's a whole set of them that have they have went rogue. And for the divine female, they've had to just let go of this need to control the outcome. And they've had to just focus on themselves and be so radiant that it just like all the distractions melt away. Because the divine masculine sees them in their natural beauty. And the way that divine masculine truly makes you feel in that moment is what you need to learn. And I need to learn. Is to maintain how beautiful they see us. Is how we see us. Like Tori Amos is a musician and a songwriter, plays piano. She's fought for women's rights. And she always, you know, she wrote the song about when are you going to see yourself as beautiful as I do. So take a breath and really work on getting yourself so radiant that the real person of you shines. Because the more authentic you are, you talk about power and being in your power. That's incredible. And oh, so it's seducing to watch somebody completely confident in who they are. They can look goofy to you, but within an hour, if they're confident about themselves because they're secure in their own self, they appreciate their flaws for what they are and they move on and they're just good with themselves. That's alluring. And this is a divine masculine, this is a divine female. So if this is if you're heading over to the extended with me, I want to talk about this. Are they going for the Ten of Cups? Are they, or are they staying rogue? They're in their head. They do have the options. They've got this heartbreak. The last thing they want to do is to walk away from something that they're comfortable with and jump in the unknown. But yet, they see this Ten of Cups right in front of them. But up to them. It's up to them. Let's go over and look at the situation, see what their feelings are on you, and how this breaks down together. Just work through it, and I will meet you over there. Oh, and if this is where you leave me, I do charge for the extendeds right now. I'm running a special, and I ask for $2.22 per extended, just to keep me running here while I'm trying to look for something, or maybe this will take off and I'll be able to do this full time. I do enjoy giving these free readings as well, but I want to keep my extendeds affordable. So $2.22, and then I think there's a little bit of tax on there. I'm not sure what it is, but that'll get you the extended if you want to meet me over there. Otherwise, if this is where I leave you, I thank you for letting me be with you and you sharing the energy for me. I just love it. It's beautiful energy. What you're going to have to take away from this is just to realize, same thing you heard when you were a kid. We learned it in kindergarten. Just be yourself. First day of school. Just be yourself and love who you are. And it's all going to work out for you. Because in the end, what's meant for you will not pass you by. All right, lovelies? All right. Much light, much love, and namaste.